My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water. And this review will have spoilers, so there's your warning. But I remember back when this movie was coming out, every trailer and every poster made it look like this entire movie was going to be a live action 3D animated hybrid, but that's not the case. No, that's only the last act of this movie, and the majority of it is still in the traditional animation. So that caught me off guard on my first viewing, but when people talk about this movie, they kinda like it, but the original movie seems to be more loved and respected. And to each their own, but that to me is insanity. Like, this sequel is better in every way imaginable. So let's begin by talking about the cast, and Tom Kenny just voices this character so perfectly. He nails his comedic timing, and he is so iconic as this character, and he really stood out here. Bill Fagabaki does do a really good job as well. He can be quite funny when needed. Mr. Lawrence has more to do in this movie, and I thought he pulled it off. He did everything he needed to perfectly. Clancy Brown is always funny in these movies, so he does a great job. Roger Bumpass does a really good job as well. Caroline Lawrence, she does great. Antonio Banderas is such a terrific villain for this movie. He stole the show every time he was on screen, and Matt Berry is hilarious in this movie. So the cast does great, and I love the story being told here. Like, this movie is just so crazy and wild and insane in the best way possible. Like, the directions this movie goes in are just so far out there, and it's just my type of storytelling. It's my type of humor, and I was just having a blast the entire time. Like, there's a scene where Plankton goes inside SpongeBob's brain. There's a scene where everything is post-apocalypse. There's time travel. There's an intergalactic dolphin. There's live action CGI battles. There's a rap battle. Like, this movie just fully delivers in everything you would want from a movie like this. And I love how it knows what kind of movie this is and leans into it as much as possible. It's just something so unpredictable and so creative and so original that it just really stands out. And I love how these movies are based on the premise of nobody being able to make these Krusty Krabs without the secret formula. Like, nobody memorizes it, nobody knows it off heart. They need it. It's just so stupid and so delightful at the same time, and I think this movie is legitimately hilarious. I laugh from beginning to end, and it's filled with sharp writing, and I think the animation is a huge improvement here. Because yes, you've got the 2D animation, and that looks great, but you've also got lots of cool stylistic choices that work really well, and the live action 3D animation section looks fantastic as well. So this is just a very well-directed movie by Paul Tibbett and Mike Mitchell, and I was impressed with it on every level. So like, it might be too weird for some people, it might be too much, it might be too out there, but for me, this movie just fucking walks. It's hilarious and it's bonkers and it's pure insanity and it's like an acid trip, and I love this movie. I really do. So I'm giving the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water, an 8 out of 10. 2015 was such a great year for animation because you've got this movie, Inside Out, Shaun the Sheep, Anomalisa, the Peanuts movie. Yeah, I think that's it. But still, those are some great movies. So, the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water. Have you seen it? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.